Hey CB Boxing fans, welcome back to the Spence and Crawford Show, episode 2. Now, this is a dedicated show to the lead up of the epic showdown between Spence Jr and Terrence Crawford on July 29th in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States. Today, I'm going to dive into the resume of through Spence and Terrence Crawford and do a head-to-head, comparison of these two welterweight champions ahead of their highly anticipated clash. Specifically, I'm going to talk about their top 4 fighters or fights, or at least what I consider so. If you like these videos and anything boxing related, give us a like and subscribe to this channel if you are watching from the YouTube, and also follow us if you are watching on Facebook. I'm the Boxing Doc, and this is the Spence and Crawford Show. Let's talk about some of Spence Jr. best matchups and how he approached them. Let's start with the true performance against Garcia at the AT&T Stadium in 2020. Spence showcased his technical prowess and power throughout the fight. He effectively controlled the distance using his jabs to keep Garcia at bay. Now, Spence's accurate combinations and defensive skills were on full display that night, and that allowed him to dominate the majority of the rounds. Although Garcia showed resilience, Spence outboxed him and secured a very convincing unanimous decision victory. This highlights his overall superiority in that matchup. On to the next one, and I want to talk about his fight against Kell Brook. In that fight, Spence displayed his relentless pressure and power punches. From the opening of the bell, Spence looked to overwhelm his opponent, bringing him down round by round. Now, despite a competitive showing from Brook, Spence's superior strength and accuracy allowed him to secure a knockdown victory in the later rounds. It was a clear demonstration of his dominance in the ring. Once Brook went down in the 10th round, I knew it was only a matter of time that he was going to finish him off, and he did that in the 11th round. Now, one of my favorite recent fights of Spence against Yodenis Ugas. Now, this fight to me showcases his passion and heart for boxing. Spence came in after a ghastly accident which saw him fly out of his Ferrari sports car to secure a 10th round TKO over Ugas. Spence maintained a high work rate throughout the rounds and drained Ugas with some beautiful combinations, and that was just very impressive. Once Spence found his rhythm in that fight, he went for it and destroyed Ugas with some powerful left uppercuts mixed with some damaging hooks. He essentially rearranged the face of Yodenis Ugas. Finally, let's talk about his clash with Shawn Porter. We witnessed a highly competitive and thrilling encounter with Porter. Both fighters brought their A games, but Spence's technique and ring control stood out. Throughout the bout, Spence showcased his versatility, mixing precision punching with defensive skills. And although Porter pushed him to the limit, Spence's strategic approach and effective combinations led him to a well-deserving split decision victory. In the words of Porter himself, Spence came in prepared to beat me at my game. All right, let's shift our focus to Terrence Crawford and some of his best performances over the years. Let's start with his fight against Amir Khan. Terrence Crawford put his versatility and ring intelligence on full display against Amir Khan at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden in New York. Now, Khan's speed and boxing ability presented a unique challenge, but Crawford displayed his ability to adapt. In the early rounds, Khan had some successes using his speed to land some quick combinations. However, Bud was able to adapt and nullify Khan's offense with his defensive skills and counter-punching abilities, and that secured him a TKO victory after Khan's corner throwing the towel. Let's talk about his fight with Jose Benavides Jr. Yes, Terence Crawford fought against Benavides Jr. This was a highly anticipated bout, as both fighters had a history of animosity leading up to the fight. Crawford showcased again his technical brilliance, his ring IQ in this matchup. Despite Benavides' height and reach advantage, Crawford skillfully closed his distance and nullified Benavides' advantages. Crawford's accuracy, counter-punching ability, and superior timing were evident as the fight progressed throughout the 12 rounds. Crawford delivered a powerful right hook, securing a knockdown and ultimately ending the fight with a TKO victory. Now I want to talk about his fight with Kell Brooks. Now this fight was also a prime example of his technical brilliance. Despite facing formidable opponent like Brooks, Crawford remained composed and patient. As the fight progressed, Crawford's precision and timing were all evident. Crawford secured a TKO victory, capitalizing on an opening with a devastating punch. It was a testament to his ability to adapt and exploit his opponent's weaknesses. Finally, let's talk about Crawford fighting Shawn Porter, whom Spence has also fought. So this fight was a clash of styles. Porter's aggressive approach posed some challenges, but Crawford's defensive prowess and counter-punching skills were on full display. He expertly evaded Porter's attacks and countered with precise shots at the right moments. In the later rounds, Crawford's dominance became apparent, leading him to a unanimous decision victory. Now, these fighters are very good and elite welterweights. Nobody can doubt that. And they have unique fighting styles. They have unique strengths and weaknesses. Spence can be very aggressive with explosive power. On the other hand, Bud can also make use of his ring IQ and counter-punching ability, as well as his ability to adapt to create opportunities and exploit his opponent's weaknesses. However, this is boxing. Anything can happen within the blink of an eye. Drop your predictions as we are getting into the month of this epic fight. It's going to be a very big clash coming up in the next month. I want to see what you think, and as usual, we will put our pre-fight analysis and prediction in the coming days. If this is your first time and you like this, subscribe to this page, follow us if you are watching from Facebook, and turn on your notifications so that when we post the upcoming shows, you don't miss it. I'm the Boxing Doc, and this is the Spence and Crawford Show. This was episode 2. See you in 2 weeks.